Not too long ago, I made a video on Lil Woody. For those of y'all who don't know who Lil Woody is, he was basically Young Thug's gangster. Emphasis on was Young Thug's gangster. But this is what I want to pinpoint. How did Lil Woody become famous? That's a question that I feel like we should dissect and break down because it gives us clarity on the simple fact that people get famous in this generation off of anything. Before Lil Woody got famous for his infamous courtroom footage.
For Echo Hotel and 164 Echo.
Get back.
All right.
If he said I said it, I said it.
And is that true or that not true that you left her home around 5 o'clock?
If you notice something about me, I don't keep up with the time or the days. I just go with the flow.
What was he known for? He was trying to become a rapper, but he wasn't talented enough to actually make it in that field. I mean, he wasn't an actor. He wasn't a producer. He was simply a gangster. So how did he transition from being a gangster to now being a comedian?
But she said she from Philly.
Welcome to Atlanta, everybody. Ho.
You ain't gonna keep, you can stay. Cause me and him got smoke.
All right.
Bro,
I'm glad you kept up. We gonna have to run.
you didn't keep up? She got jiggle wiggle back there.
On phone now. I mean, them little bum buns, but on phone now.
Let's let Mr. Wootman riz up. You just be quiet this round. We're gonna let him see if he got riz.
You nigga tell me to be quiet.
On phone now, why you
You know
want
what?
phone?
21st one, I'm out of this bitch.
From courtroom footage where he was doing something that is against street policy. How and why? But this goes to the simple fact that clout is a hell of a drug. And you could do anything and become famous in this generation, no matter what it is. If it's for snitching, if it's for saying hot tour on the camera, or if it's for like Kim Kardashian, if it's for just having a intimate moment caught on camera. Now you have $1 million sponsors reaching out. You have so much opportunity that wouldn't be given to the average person. My question is this: is it just a stupid time in the world, or are they just geniuses? Let's get to the video now. Over the past year and going on to this year, the series have taken over YouTube like we've never seen before. And it's the Pop the Balloon series. Everywhere you look, you see clips of these shows, from TikTok to Instagram to Facebook, even down to YouTube Shorts. You see Pop the Balloon clips. Now, I don't know who started it, but I know Arlette Amuli, hopefully I said her name correctly, but I know she perfected it. And from her professionalism, this show could literally be picked up by Netflix. That's how professional she made the show. Wow, the reason she created the show was for people to find love. We actually had one person propose on her show.
I want to spend the rest of my life with you. you know? And I don't feel like I'm rushing it. I feel like it's natural. So, I mean, honestly.
Are you serious? Oh, man.
Nicole, I love you deeply, man. And we are moving at our own pace. Regardless of anybody else's opinion, you are a special woman, man. And when a man knows, he knows. And I believe from the bottom of my heart that you are my person, my best friend, the person I'm supposed to spend the rest of my life with. And just have a good time, man. We just enjoy this ride together, man. So will you do me the honor and be my wife?
Yes.
Clap it up for them. But on the other hand, majority of the people don't go on the show for the reason they created the show. They go on the show for their own purpose, for clout.
Gourmet Pies, 37. James with James Gourmet Pies, 37. James Gourmet Pies, 37. James Gourmet Pies, 37. James Gourmet Pies, 37.
He said gourmet pies.
Yeah, I make the world's best gourmet sweet potato.
I'm on the show. I'm asking a question. Like,
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep it real, and this is no disrespect. You cannot afford to talk to me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Out. And who knows, just to go and act a fool.
Dan, stop talking to me, homie. Matter of fact, since you're a man, you know, let's get G, man.
People was like, oh, she got knocked out. I felt like she was going forward, swinging.
She was throwing them bombs, bro.
And then she went back to the factory reset, and her voice was like, yo, you don't want none of this. I'm like, yo.
What you wanna do?
I love a letter. But then there was like a cut.
Okay, yeah.
And then she said, oh, you kind of sassy, aren't you? So what was said in that cut
Okay.
that made her
Blanco,
go off on you?
You a real one, bro.
Nah, for real.
I mean, I see the
He
cut.
been doing his homework.
Doing his research.
I appreciate.
he ready for the
I see the
right,
cut.
I appreciate
Come on,
that.
man.
questions.
Okay,
the right
so,
questions.
so
You know what
in
I
the
mean?
cut, right?
Yeah, I see the cut.
I revealed what car I pulled up in a Tesla. We didn't got rid of the Tesla.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
We didn't got rid of the Tesla, so it's all good.
Oh, you was flexing.
Yeah. But me and her got you broke, you probably live with somebody else.
Yeah.
I live downtown in Phoenix.
Yeah, facts.
And I'm a licensed journeyman.
Facts.
What do you mean, babe?
Facts.
I'm not getting no motherfucking paper.
Yeah.
And I'm governed by some game.
Yeah.
So you don't know if I was getting some hodo
Yeah.
prior to this.
Facts, of
You
course.
don't know what I had going on prior
Facts.
to this. I've been hustling.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Since I was 15 years old.
Mhm.
When I came home to a bag, though,
Facts.
baby.
Absolutely.
We have had many characters to come on the Pop the Balloon show. From Big Mozzie, who showed up to the reunion in a helicopter.
Both Mozzies.
Yes, you are, because you're getting iffy. You're trying to iffy.
All right, and then so just to kind of bring it back to Mozzie. Mozzie, we heard you came to Phoenix in a helicopter. Let's take a look at that clip.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wow. There goes security. Oh my God. The road.
Hey, that was great.
That didn't fly in. From the other Mozzie, who's allegedly a fake sports betting guru.
Do you take his money? Of course not. If Mozzie had an edge, meaning he was expected to win long term, they wouldn't take his money. They take his money every time, and they just always seem to have a big smile on their face when they do.
As soon as I started posting about my plays, I maybe had 100, 200 clients in like a week.
Here's the cold hard truth about the fake guru world that is
all the way down to the most popular one, the Ninja Turtle himself.
Yes.
Respectful. Okay. All right. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Brianna, 26. My eyes are Or up here, baby. Are you looking at the tattoo?
No, I'm looking at the hair on your arms. You know, women I deal with, they don't have hair on their arms.
Don't do too much.
Hey, I'm just being honest,
Don't do
Queen.
too much.
You know, I don't like that. That's all I was looking.
But unlike the other ones, the Ninja Turtle found a way to capitalize the most. And we can not arguably, but we can say that he is the most popular figure that ever came from this Pop the Balloon series. And because of him, a lot of people would have never known about the show. So he might need to send an invoice to Arlette and BM. But the question now presents itself. Was this a genius move by Aaron the Plumber, or did it make him look stupid? Because there are so many variables we can look at when we look at his character. From the first time we saw him on the Pop the Balloon series, he talked to a woman on the show, and he said, I can pull out $100K.
And I can handle like a lot of criticism and stuff like that, but the way you was coming, you just ain't like you got it all like that. And I guarantee you probably got a roommate at home, and it's just not giving anymore.
Yeah. Well, let me say this, Queen. I'm a licensed plumber.
I do real estate and property management.
I live downtown.
So what you do ain't
I live
nothing compared to
downtown.
me.
I stay by myself, Queen. You know, and you're not even qualified to be even
You
dealing
say
with
everybody
me.
not qualified.
You definitely not. You know, if anything, it was one of these two. I wasn't even looking your way. You
And
ain't
the one
my
that you
type.
wanted popped
If I
up
seen you,
alone.
that's fine.
So what?
That is totally fine.
Okay.
But one thing about me, I could pull 100,000 on the bank. Can you do the same?
Get this
yeah,
man
you can't
off
do
camera
that.
right there.
You can't do that though, baby.
Hey, right now. And then weeks later, goes and starts a GoFundMe.
The only reason why I'm putting the GoFundMe in my bio is because somebody in the comments stated that they would like to help. If you would like to help, you're not only helping me, but you're helping children as well.
So, for this guy who can pull out a bankroll and presents himself as such a masculine guy who don't need nothing, a hustler, how could you go and start a GoFundMe? That is a huge contradiction and a character flaw. But we saw this again with the Erica Mena show. On the show, he was this guy who was ready to fight at any moment.
You were trying to kiss me?
Trying to kiss you? Man,
But there's a moment in the show where he got taken advantage of.
Up, and away. Nigga, I ain't never been away.
Get him! Get him! No! Get him! Get him! You big for nothing! You can't even take a bitch! Let alone a porn star! You big for nothing! Yo, for real. I ain't nothing else. You big for nothing!
It didn't go his way. And how he presented himself wasn't like the big, braggadocious Aaron the Plumber. He was very humble.
House. Am I a racist?
No, you're not racist, Erica.
Did I harm you in any kind of way?
I just said on
I'm
this.
asking
I
you.
just said on this camera, sweetheart.
Did I harm you?
I
Because
just
you went on
said-
the internet saying you're pressing charges on me because I did all of this to you.
Did you just hear
You're
what
really
I told
giving
you?
me the credit to do all of this damage to you?
Did you hear what I said?
Did I harm you? Did I cause physical harm to you
All
in
right.
any kind of way?
All right. I said I'm not about to keep.
It's
going.
either a yes or no.
I said what
This
I
is
said.
what you said about me publicly,
I
so
said what I had to say.
you're back in my house, so you might as well just answer. It's only right. Did I harm you? For real? Did I?
Yeah, you hurt my pride when you told me I got knocked out after I was fighting for your
Well,
love.
I tried to will you back
hurt
in.
My pride.
Well, listen,
You
I
definitely
literally.
did that.
He said my pride was hurt. That is nothing a big brawl type guy would say. So many times we saw him being this big macho man, but on the other hand, being this very, very small guy inside. So that posed the question, was this all a plan? Is this a character because he knows that it's gonna bring attention? Did he have a whole roadmap before he even went on the Arlette show? Did he know that this was gonna happen? Did he know this virality was gonna happen? I guess we will never know. But we could say this. He technically made a living for himself, and he could possibly become a millionaire from his antics. So, is that genius? I don't know. I'm gonna leave that to y'all to judge. Thank you guys for watching the video, man. Let's get it.